So, recapping, postmortem, things that went right, things that went wrong. Things that went right was getting the feeling and atmosphere down to what I wanted, um, adjusted to the point that I was comfortable with, I should say. Uh, the I was happy with the way some of the things aligned, such as the textures that I was able to get that down and get some of the lighting in. Triggers, learning Kismet, show you the Kismet. This is how scripting events are in place. And you can see AI factories, how the units are spawned. This is one of the emergence holes. So from spawn points you can see that it's a really simple process. It's just learning on how things should be put into place. So this is my trigger. So when the trigger is touched by Marcus as the instigator, it will go to the AI factory, and then it will spawn a unit, and then I choose where I want it to spawn. So you can see same thing, trigger, Marcus, instigator, AI factory, spawn on 3 nodes. That not just an emergence hole, but you can change a path node into a spawn point. So learning this and the basic principles was something that I really wanted to do. As you can see, some of the things can get a little more complicated. Have multiple triggers going onto one factory into multiple path nodes. Level startup, open scene, just simple things. The one problem I did have this week, I had an interface that gave you an objective, and I thought I saved a package, and I'll show you the content browser where your packages show up here. It was under UI scenes, so apparently it didn't save correctly, and now it's something that I will have to finish off for next week, because this week I just don't have time. The other thing that I was not happy with is you can see how I have one tile selected for my BSP. When I cut it out, I wish I would have been able to adjust the size of my brush prior to doing the initial cut, so it would be one solid slab. Now I was still able to align the textures, so you don't really see that in game, and it's one of the tedious things to do, is making sure all your textures align so that it's legit. Other thing is, this is an emergence hole, lining the textures up. I used to have it scaled a little bit smaller here, but that wasn't doable because when I changed the texture for the emergence hole to line up to the matching texture, it didn't pan out. Now you can see right here is another area where I would have to realign that texture with the rest of it. So there's a piece that shows that it's the point of having that just extra polish on your level that everything's aligned. Particle effect emitters, got those in. I was happy about that. Finished off the rest of the spawn points, more emergence holes. Wish I would have realized this prior. It's kind of like a thing that I overlooked. The BSP, when I cut the hole, I could have just made it a circle, which would have filled in better. So now you can see right there the effect of water up there, the effect of water here. So I was happy with those for animated textures. So there's a lot of things that I'm happy with, some things I'm not happy with. Mostly BSP, just a little bit smoother. I like my layout that I got. Now you can see the fire that's going on in place. Um, just overall happy with it.